I'm Dr. Hillary from Rangeline Chiropractic, and I want to introduce everyone to our newest doctor joining Rangeline Chiropractic, Dr. Urvi. Hi, Dr. Urvi.
Hello, everyone.
We are so excited to have you at the office, and I thought we'd play a little like Q&A. I've got some questions to ask you, and then at the end, I've got some favorites so we can get to know you a little bit better. But tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, where you grew up, that type of thing.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to join your team. I pretty much was brought up in the Midwest in Louisville, Kentucky, and then later in Ohio is where I went to high school and did my undergrad over at Ohio State University. So don't hold it against me. I'm a Buckeye.
I was just like, bye, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much a Midwest gal, but have been in Indy for well over 20 years. So have just been in the Indy area and practicing, around Carmel, Fishers, Indianapolis during that time. I'm the mom of two teenage boys, and I've been married to my husband, my best friend, for 23 years. I think that's the right math. It's been a while. But yeah, so we're just kind of just a regular family. I went to chiropractic school in Logan College of Chiropractic outside of St. Louis, and that's just a little bit of a mini background. But yeah, I've just been practicing for a little while. Just really busy with my family and my boys. So I like staying active both at work and with family.
Are your boys involved in a lot? So as teenagers, since I'm almost there, how is that life? It seems scary, but then again, I got a soon-to-be teenage girl that sounds even scarier than a teenage boy.
Yeah, you're from what I've seen so far, you are a very good multitasker, so you should be in good shape. But it's busy. It changes as they get older. My boys are involved. My oldest, Nikhil, is a basketball player and just involved with other after school activities and clubs and things like that. And then my younger son, Nirav, is a swimmer and he's into theater and drama and those kind of things. So they keep us busy.
I bet they have to get adjusted a lot with all those sports.
Yes, so they're lucky to have their mom as a chiropractor.
Yeah.
So that keeps them in shape, keeps them, knock on wood, prevent those injuries.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been adjusted since they were newborns, since the day they were born. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Do they ask to be adjusted all the time like mine do?
Yes, my older son Nikhil asks more.
Okay.
And Nirav just gets his wellness, his regular adjustments, or when mom says it's time.
Yep. I understand how that goes. So what do you love about Carmel and the area? Because you've lived in a few states. What do you love about this area?
This is my favorite area. Like I said, I've been brought up in the Midwest. I've lived in like all kind of the major Midwest cities, from Louisville, and then lived in Dayton and Cincinnati. So of those, and no offense to my old stomping grounds, I love all those places, but I love this area, Carmel, Indianapolis, the most. There's just so much to do here, but you still have like that Midwest, that laid back feeling. It's easy to get to places, but you can still have the food, the dining, the theater, the art, whatever you want to do, it is at your disposal. And then everyone is so friendly. Everyone's just really, really nice around here. I definitely, consider Indiana as my home.
Yeah, I agree. I wasn't originally from here, came from Michigan, but I've been here now 15 years, and I agree. This is home. I definitely wouldn't want to go back to Michigan right now. So.
Well, with you being from Michigan, thanks for not holding that against me.
For that, the Buckeye, yeah. I know. I love it when people from Ohio, they always say, "Go Buckeyes." it's like an extenuation of their sentence.
Yes, I'm guilty of that in this video.
So, are you a Colts fan?
I am a Colts fan.
Okay.
So I'm a hardcore anything Indiana. I'm a Colts fan, Pacers fan. My family is extremely dysfunctional So with our allegiance, so I won't share that at the moment, but I'm definitely a Colts fan. I would say that my family is definitely, uh, we'll just keep it short. We'll say we're Colts fans.
Okay. You'll speak on everyone's behalf. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So besides like sports, what else do you like to do for fun?
Yeah, I love to cook. I'm a foodie. I love going out to eat, socializing with friends, anything outdoors, activity wise, hiking, going for walks, that sort of thing. And I love a good workout or workout challenge. So just things like that. I'm guilty of just indulging in movies and Netflix and things like that. I'm a big movie and TV buff.
Yes, love it. What about do you have a good chiropractic story, like something amazing that happened to one of your patients in your years?
I don't know about you, but I feel like over the years, it's almost like I try not to take it for granted because we're so blessed to
Mhm.
have seen so many, what people would call miracles. And it's almost like you get accustomed to it. I've had patients come up to me and said, thanks to you, Dr. Urvi, you got me pregnant. We won't get into all the science and everything, and that's not necessarily what happens, but when you're restoring someone's normal function and helping rebalance their natural ability for their body to work the way that it's supposed to, you hear about these kind of miracles. One story that just stands out is a veteran that came to see me who had chronic debilitating back pain. And at the VA, they were doing a procedure on his lumbar spine called nerve burning.
Hmm.
So just like that sounds, it's was extremely painful for him. Oftentimes that procedure could not be as painful, but for him, whenever he had it done, two separate occasions, the way he described it to me, I mean, just I still remember seeing his face was so excruciatingly painful. He's like, if there's anything you can do for my back pain, now they're recommending another nerve burning.
Oh.
And also to help serve a veteran as well, I just was very moved to like, okay, I will move mountains to do whatever I can to help you,
Mhm.
so you don't get nerve burned again.
Yeah.
So fast forward after a treatment plan, and it was a little bit of a journey. It didn't happen overnight, but he did not have to have that nerve burning procedure. um, his chronic back pain improved. He had PTSD that was improving. His sleep was improving. We helped him kind of change up his diet and his lifestyle. So that's one that I kind of hold near to my heart.
Yeah. I still get little shivers and goose pimples just listening to stories like that. Even though I know how awesome chiropractic is, I still am moved by listening to your story.
Oh, thank you. And I feel the same. When I hear other stories, it's just that same exciting feeling.
Yeah. How long have you been a practicing chiropractor? I think I forgot to ask you that.
Oh yeah. I'm going on almost 20 years.
Mhm.
So it was 19 years in August, and it's been a great ride.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for it. It wasn't my original path. I just growing up, I pretty much grew up like I grew up in the Midwest, but my heritage is Indian. My parents and my grandparents are from India, and I'm really grateful for my multicultural heritage. But growing up, I was kind of more on the path towards other healthcare and medicine. I honestly didn't even know what chiropractic was. And so I'm really grateful that chiropractic found me.
Yeah. Well, we are grateful too, and grateful that you found us and you're going to join us. And for everyone watching this later, by the time you probably watch that, you'll meet her in the office. She'll be starting November, end of November. We're going to ask, oh, tell me something unique about you too. Although I feel like you having the Indian background is pretty unique too.
Yeah. I guess based on that, I call myself like multilingual. I speak three and a half languages. So I always joke around about that because growing up in a Indian household, you automatically learn your mother language. And in India is very diverse. It has hundreds of different languages. Each state has its own distinct language.
Wow.
So I was brought up with our mother language, but the national language of India, in addition to English, it's called Hindi. And we grew up watching Hindi movies, which nowadays a lot of people in pop culture, they're kind of familiar with Bollywood. Have you heard of that? So we grew up watching those movies. So because of that, I can understand Hindi fluently. I thought I could speak it until I tried to speak it and realized, no, that's caveman language. So I joke around and say I speak 3.5. So English, Spanish, my mother tongue called Gujarati, and then half is Hindi.
That makes sense with the half then. I love it. All right, I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to tell me, do you prefer cookies or candy?
I'll say cookies.
Awesome. I knew I liked you. Summer or winter?
I'm a summer person.
Awesome. Okay, you win again. Also, I still like you. A movie or a book?
Like I mentioned before, I'm a movie person. I'm not one to shy away from a good book, but I'm definitely a movie and TV person.
I agree. So am I. And then, would you rather eat out or cook in?
Oh, okay. I'll say cook in, even though I won't not. I love going out to eat and meeting up with friends, but I do enjoy cooking in quite a bit.
I figured you're going to say that now that I know how much you like to cook. Do you like coffee or tea?
So I'll say coffee. And if the question was bringing in my Indian heritage, if the question was coffee or cha, so at Starbucks, have you heard of chai or like chai
Yes.
tea? So that's like a pet peeve. Chai tea translates to tea.
Oh, so next time I go, I'll say I would like some tea.
Yes, just
You should know what I mean, right?
Yes. So the question was chai or coffee, then I'm a chai person.
Okay. They'll be like, "Ma'am, please just pull around to the drive-thru." I'm like, "I want tea." And then last one, tacos or pizza?
That was a hard one. Being a foodie, and who doesn't love pizza? But I am a taco. I love Mexican, and I could do like breakfast burrito tacos. I'm gonna have tacos for lunch.
You're going tacos. Okay.
I'll just say tacos.
All right. I won't hold that against you.
Don't hold it against me. I love pizza. Who doesn't love pizza?
I know. This is literally my favorite food.
Yeah.
So if we combine taco and pizza to a taco pizza, that's like the best of both worlds, really, right there.
So back in the day, we could knock down like those. I don't do Taco Bell anymore, but those Mexican pizzas were amazing.
I know. Top it off with a little TT, and we are good to go. Thank you so much for being on. Anyone, feel free to post any comments below or ask any questions. And everyone will see Dr. Urvi in the office soon.
Bye. Thanks for having me.